And we are live. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode 112, and I'm joined none other than he is the boss man of Cain Industries. He is one of my good friends, the infamous Adam Cain. Good evening, sir. How's it going?
How are you, Minion?
I still got to get used to that, but I'm doing well. How are you? How are you doing on this?
Hey, I'm alive. I'm rich. I can't complain. I'm in my vacation home right now. Seeing that VPW decided not to book me on this, I figure I give myself a little vacation time. Take a little time off, get away from the city, and relax. It's always good to do that.
Hey, it's always good to take some time off, relax the mind, just enjoy yourself. Again, like I said, you're a busy man, so you got to just enjoy things in the life of a busy executive like yourself.
Well, I do try, Raymond.
Hey, there you go. But before we get into everything, I do have to ask you the question I ask everyone that comes on, and that is for Adam Cain. When you hear the term "the craft," what does that mean to you?
Oh, that's something that I invented. This is something that I gave to you. Do you remember this?
Not the name of the podcast. I just when you hear the craft. I love how you had to say it already. We're not even a minute in the podcast, and it's like, yeah, I said that.
Of course, of course, yeah, of course, I said that name, and I have the text messages to prove it, Minion.
He does.
Okay.
There's a whole conversation.
But to answer your question, okay, I'll get real with you. But to answer your question, when you hear respect the craft, okay, this is everything that you've been training for. This is everything that you've been grinding for. Blood, sweat, tears, sacrifices that you've given up, whatever personal life that you've had, whatever girlfriends or boyfriends that you've had, you gave all that up to live this dream, to live this craft, to own this craft, to respect this craft. So when I hear that, I think sacrifice.
There you go. So now let's get into it here. Let's start talking about all the things this Saturday. It's Notorious again. There's something wrong with this poster. There's something wrong again. You see the Notorious Mimi on there making her return to the Indies. You have the lovely VPW Women's Champion Valentina. You have some others on there. You have some Brother Greatness, whatever his name is, and there's no Cain Industries on there. There's not even the leader, the boss man himself. How are you not on this poster by now?
Well, the problem is that VPW management has no faith in Adam Cain. All right, no matter how much money I try to throw at them, it goes right over their head, and that's fine, and that's perfectly fine. You don't want to take my money? That's perfectly fine. You don't want to take my money? We'll just take everything else, plain and simple. Okay, we'll take the posters. We'll take the ring. We'll take everything that we need to take. We'll take all your heroes. We'll take all the championships. Hell, we might even take your wives and your girlfriends on top of that also. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. It's almost blasphemous, to be honest with you.
It really is. Again, it's almost like they don't even want to promote. We're going to be there. We've had to promote ourselves. We've had to announce that Cain Industries will be in the building. They don't want to let people know. They still haven't even wanted to let us know who Dr. Sleep is going to be facing this Saturday. As he finally returns. Like
my good friend. That's one of my bestest friends. That's one of my greatest friends. He is the reason. He's one of the reasons why I brought him into Cain Industries. He's like I love this man so much, Anthony. If you are watching, Dr. Sleep right now, if you are watching, I love you, and I'm so happy that you're going to be there. Put somebody, whoever they put in front of you, you put them to sleep. You do it for you. You do it for Cain Industries. Do it for the money that I'm paying you, also. But you do what you need to do. You put people to sleep.
Definitely so. Also, happy birthday to Dr. Sleep. It is his birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Yes. Oh my gosh, I gotta get this guy a bottle of Dom.
There you go. That's gonna be a perfect birthday present right there, just to put someone to sleep. Just knock them out on Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. Once you get those dreams by the waterfall, forget about it.
There you go. But now let's talk about this a little bit. Let's talk before we get into the other matches that will be happening Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about Cain Industries and how this came to be. Where did this idea come from of you now wanting to have your own stable, own industries, if you will? Because you have been, again, I've known you for years. You have been a part of previous stables. You've been members to others. You've been bodyguards to others. But now finally you've stepped out. You've evolved into the infamous Adam Cain and now are leading by example here.
We're gonna bring up the bodyguard stuff. Is that what we're gonna bring that up now?
I didn't have to bring. I didn't say everything here, but come on.
We're gonna bring up the bodyguard stuff. All right, Nikki Heat, if you're watching this, I love you, man. I really do. Thank you for that. I really do love you. But this whole idea of Cain Industries, to sum everything up, just started with a phone call. As you know, at the time, I was teaming with Brother Greatness. I'm sorry, it makes me grit my teeth every time I hear that. And I get a random phone call from a man named Tony. Tony, as I call him, Tony Smooth. As you know, I'm a Silky Smooth. He pitched the idea to me. He said how much money that we can make, how much investment we can make out of this. And I took a gamble. And he took a gamble on me. And once the investment came through, it was only a matter of time before things started going up from there. We had the money, so we made the right investments. We called the right people. We hired the right people to fit into this said model that we are building. And this model is not even halfway built yet. There is a grander scheme. There is a bigger scheme. Oh, look at that. Oh, put that graphic back up. Put that beautiful graphic back up. You got you with your little clipboard in the back. You have the jawline. You got Percy Ryan, the jawline. You got the King of Scots in KC. You got my bestest good friend, Anthony Gangone, Dr. Sleep. You have the investor in Silky Smooth, and then you have me, the infamous Adam Cain. This is just getting started. This is just getting started. I'm letting you know right now, Cain Industries we're not just settling on VPW. We're going to be moving in to other places as well also. Now, I can't really give out those specific details, but when I do give those details, believe me, you will know. Everyone will know, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever other streaming service, whatever social media platform, whatever show that you're attending, you will see it. I promise you that.
I was gonna say, hopefully, I know because I have to be there. I'm the intern.
Well, you're just the intern, so you will know accordingly.
I would hope so. I would hope so. But let's start getting into this. Let's start getting into more things happening this Saturday, because we do know the King of Scots will be in action. He's going to handle that light work here because he's going to be taking on Brother Greatness. Finally, hopefully, we can eliminate this problem here in Brother Greatness, because he continues to be around anything Cain Industries for some reason. It's just every month it's something with Brother Greatness.
You know, let me explain something to you about Brother Greatness, okay? Now, me, myself, I am a man of faith myself. I do believe in God, and I have accepted Christ as my Savior. But I do not use God's name to make money. I do not use the presence of God to put money in my pocket, okay? I wait for his blessings. I pray for his blessings for things to come down. And that's exactly what's happened with Cain Industries. I prayed for this, and it came true, and I'm making money, and I'm not complaining whatsoever. Now, as far as KJ Mack is concerned, he is the King of Scots. I trust everything that he does. He will go out there and he will bury this Pharisees in Brother Greatness.
There you go. I know we've seen what the King of Scots can do. We saw him finally be announced as a member after the Rumble in VPW. We finally got to see you guys join up a little bit. We got to see how that fit. So
absolutely, you know, we had to give him a small test run. We had to see how well he was going to do. Okay, and he passed with flying colors. Okay, that was actually that was actually a Silk move right there. That was a Silky move right there. He pitched the idea. He pitched him to me. I said, test him out, see how it goes. Lo and behold, here we are.
Absolutely. So and again, that's what Silky does. Silky keeps recommending some great talent. He has some names I have on my clipboard to look out for this Saturday because Silky wants to add more. He wants more investments to be made in Cain Industries. He keeps discussing possibly maybe a female needs to be added to the group.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
So, but again, I can't wait to see what happens. Again, Cain Industries continuing to grow. But look at that. It's like we mention him and he appears. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another special guest here.
He's here.
He's in the building.
He's here.
Here we go. Good evening.
He's here. You beautiful mofo. You beautiful mofo.
Can you hear us, Silky?
I can hear you.
How's it going, bro? Good evening.
You beautiful man. You beautiful man. You.
I love how he's watching us in the background too.
He loves us so much. He's got us on the big TV. He's got us on his phone right now. I love it. I love it.
I heard something about stealing wives and girlfriends.
And you are just the man to do it. You are just the man to do it.
It's the jacket. It's the jackets, man. Like, how can it not be? Look at that jacket right there. That's it.
Beautiful.
Oh, well, now I don't have you on the big screen because we're screwing everything up. I heard wives and girlfriends, and then I heard that I got to deal with brother greatness again. Come on, man.
Listen, Silk, you know how much we try to throw money at these people, and they want to do it this way, then we'll have to do it our way. Plain and simple.
I think KJ will be more than capable of avenging us from that little bump in the road we had with greatness.
You know, is that referee? What's his name? John? Was that the referee?
I don't know who that referee's name, but I didn't. I think that was a very fast count.
Yeah, I saw the tape. It definitely looked like a fast count. But again, VPW just lets it go. Whatever it is against Cain Industries, they just let happen.
They obviously don't like us. None of us have been on a poster. We're not on it. We hardly ever get any graphics. They use the worst pictures of us they can find. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. Seems like somebody at the office isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Somebody at the office is definitely lagging.
I was telling Adam, we're barely promoted. There's no promotion for Cain Industries.
There is.
People don't even know that we're gonna be in the building.
I just saw a post and there was 4 matches posted and none of them were ours. Adam's not even there. I'm sure Alvin will be there.
Don't.
Guys, I don't know. What like you guys said, we definitely need a feminine touch in the group, and we're gonna have to sit down and talk about that. I have 3 ideas, and no, I'm not gonna put them out in the public.
That's funny because I have another 3 ideas.
We could have some of the same ideas. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I said, ladies. You said wives and girlfriends. I said, ladies. The intern's ears perked up like a Shar-Pei. He was like, "What?"
No, I mean, he's the intern. He wants to get involved, so
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure he's doing plenty of scouting on his own.
Hey, I just watch everything.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
Not like that. That's
not necessarily a good thing.
You might. All right. I'm assuming you have a couple of questions there, Giggles. Right? What do you got there for us? What the fuck?
Let's get back to matches because Jesus, this one off the rails. Let's go back to this. Let's go to because at least there was a graphic made.
This clown.
Percy Ryan. Well, let's talk about the good side of it. Percy Ryan will be in action. The Jawline himself is in action against Travis Jacobs. They have Zach Ramses, I want to say his name, and that guy. Papa Dank's favorite wrestler, apparently.
The man with the ridiculous brand. The man with the ridiculous brand.
I see another victory for Percy. I don't even know who those other 2 guys are.
I've never been in the ring with the other two. I've met Zach Ramesses a few times. He's a good kid. He's a nice kid. I've got no issues with him. We already know how Percy does. We already know how Percy is. Percy is the man. If you see his social media progress, you see the man is gaining some muscle there. He's getting bigger. He's getting lean. And I love it. I love it. I told you that kid was going to be the future of this company. I told you that.
Absolutely.
Definitely so. But Travis Jacobs, he's good in there. He's a Monster Factory alumni. He's definitely done his work. So
he's a product of Danny Cage. So
So all right.
I respect a lot. I respect everyone that comes out of Monster Factory. That's a creditable school. That's an amazing school. Shout out to Danny Cage. I look forward to seeing Travis in that ring. I don't look forward to seeing Alvin in that ring because he's a clown.
I've seen way too much of him, man. I can't anymore. We have to seriously. We have to do something about him.
I'll be honest, Silk. I don't know what you saw in him when you had him and you had Andre.
Well, we had Andre. Who can go wrong with Andre? I figured we could slide anybody else into the other spot. All of a sudden, we're the absolute brand, and I'm the manager. I'm the mouthpiece. I don't remember ever seeing me with a microphone in my hand.
I don't know the absolute. What does that mean? The absolute brand. What does that mean?
How does he still have a brand with no members?
I have absolutely no idea.
Thank you, Minion. You just got promoted. You're no longer Minion.
Like, how is that a brand? I still don't get it. Maybe, you know what it is? I think Papa Dank's his only brand member. That might be it.
Papa Dank. Why would you disrespect your own podcast by bringing that guy's name up?
That is, you know what? Yeah, hey, listen, that is your podcast brethren. Okay, you need to put some respect on the man's name. I think, kind of, sort of.
That's sarcasm.
I would hope so.
I'm glad he's ready.
But okay, let's get your thoughts though, because we talked about it earlier. The birthday boy will be back this Saturday. The mercenary of Cain Industry returns as Dr. Sleep will be in action. Your thoughts on Anthony Gangone making his return to VPW?
I'm thrilled because management rarely brings him in, and I would like to be able to manage him more often. It's only been twice. And the first time the results were suspect. The second time we were let go, him and Percy, victory, no problem. Over the Coffee Clutch, Golden Girls, whatever they call themselves. No problem, was a victory. And then we haven't seen him since. It's funny how someone who can snap a leg or a jaw in the blink of an eye doesn't get booked too much. It's funny how that works.
Again, I think that brings fear. Because again, we talked about it, how quick Ant could lock in that sleep paralysis and put someone to sleep. He can hit them.
I think that's why. I personally think that's why we don't know who he's going to have a match against, because they don't know who wants to get in the ring with him.
Listen, I've known Anthony for quite some time. I know how he works. I've seen him at his best. He's a current heavyweight champion at another company right now, and he's by far probably one of the best champions that they've ever had. And,
I've seen some of that stuff.
He was a few months ago, he was on AEW television as well. Also, we got to see him there with Nana and with Mike Verna as well. Shout out to Mike Verna. I hope he's doing better as well also. And we got to see him work. We got to see him do what he loves to do. I get to see him do what he loves to do as well also. That's like I said before, I know he's a very, very good friend. He's a very, very good companion, a good travel companion. He's a wise man. I like to say he's one of the smartest friends that I have. That's a little inside joke between him and I. So if he's watching this, he's probably laughing right now. You know what? Whoever they put in front of him, whoever they, whether it's their poster boy, the former NY State champion, whether they decide to mix things up. Yeah, Eric James, thank you. Whether they decide to mix it up and throw him into the world title picture and make that a triple threat match, whatever they decide to do.
They should at this point.
Which they should. I do agree with.
There's a lot of open challenges for titles, and I rarely see any of our guys getting a title shot. You've been in VPW for what, a year and a half? I don't see a title shot.
It's just about a year and a half. Well, listen, I'm keeping my eye open on Bufa, and I'm keeping my eye open on that match.
See, this is what I don't understand either. And again, it adds to this conspiracy with VPW, is they'll do these open challenges. And we'll send it in because I'm making sure our names are put right on the top of the list. But somehow, match announcements just come out. And it's never one of our members. It's not Adam. It's not Percy. It's not KJ. It's not Ant. It's just someone else just gets added to the list.
I know what it is because we don't play the backstage politics game. I know I rub people the wrong way, but I also don't kiss ass. I know Adam doesn't kiss ass. I know Gangon sure as hell doesn't kiss ass. He kicks ass. And KJ definitely doesn't kiss ass.
There's a reason why I call myself infamous. I really don't care who likes me. I really don't care who I piss off. I really don't care what I say or who I say it to or who gets into their feelings. And I don't care. I really don't care. Okay? I'm in this for the money. I'm in this I'm in this for me. Okay, I'm in this to cement a legacy within VPW. You go back into VPW's history and look at all the people that they have in VPW, all the champions that they had in VPW. That is a tremendous list that they have there, and I want my name on that list because that's the only way Cain Industries is truly going to live.
I would love to manage another champion. I've managed them before. Speaking of which, where's Karen Bam Bam? She doesn't. She never got her rematch with Valentina. See, conspiracy.
That's another one I've been thinking about as well. Also,
yeah. If VPW will let her come in, because if you paid attention, which I know you did, her string of victories as champion was pretty long. All of a sudden, she loses once. She's never brought back. I also sense fear.
Maybe that's it too. They hate to see us have numbers because finally, I'm noticing for the first time ever, all current members will finally be in the same building. They don't like to have the Cain Industries. Well, this is also the thing. Are you allowed in the building, Adam? Because I think that's something they're trying to stop as well.
Oh, as Silky said it before, I wasn't even promoted for this show. I'm not on any posters. There's no graphic or anything like that. So at this point, I'm assuming I'm not on the show, which is why I'm in the Poconos, which is why I'm in my vacation home right now, which is why I'm here relaxing. That's the whole purpose.
I have five text messages of VPW management, all left on red. So I have no idea.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. That that idiot general manager that they have, Kevin, whatever the hell his name is. He's another
Fulton.
one that's on my list. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Fulton. He's another one that's on my list. Okay, I know he has his little favorites. Okay, I know he has his little friends that oh yeah, let's come on, let's get you booked in. Okay, you know what? That's fine. You don't want me there? That's perfectly fine. I won't be there.
I think we've assembled. I think we'll do fine. We'll make you proud. I think we're going to have a clean sweep.
I hope so.
I want KJ to just take out Brother Greatness.
I hope so.
After that shot in the head, I've never been hit with a collection plate
before. How dare he even touch you too?
With a collection plate.
What was that?
I've been hit by a collection company. I've had collection companies come after me, but I never had a collection plate.
Well, not anymore. You got money.
Not anymore. No. Now the money's rolling in, but I don't see any titles. I can't. You keep saying that. Yeah, I know. I keep saying it because it's true. Not a damn title shot in sight. Look at Gangon. Gangon's reputation should precede him. Everywhere I see him go, everywhere else I see him go, he's either a champion or in line for a championship shot. He comes waltzing in. We don't know who you have. We don't even know who you have in a match yet. Sounds fishy to me.
And again, it just shows because every member, you guys have all held gold before. It's not something out of the ordinary here. But again, VPW doesn't want to allow a shot. It's not like you're asking to be gifted the championship either. It's just asking for a simple, fair shot.
If you look at Adam's record over the last year and a half and other people who've received title shots, there's no comparison.
And it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed, but it's fine. That's perfectly fine. Listen, Silky, I'm trusting you to hold the reins this Saturday. I'm trusting you to lead everyone into victory.
I will take your trust, and I will do my very best. If God, I hope I don't physically have to get involved because I don't want to have to do that. I think the guys can handle it without me, but things happen. Ask Kamikaze.
Listen, well, Kamikaze was just a wrong place, wrong time type of fella. So
maybe next time they'll make that trip to Connecticut.
No, there you go. But again,
Which the intern didn't make, if I remember.
Unfortunately, I couldn't. I was doing my scouting elsewhere. I was sent away. Adam sent me away to other business duties at that.
I did. As a matter of fact, I think you were traveling with Gangone that day.
I was actually. I was scouting other talent in the other side of New Jersey, unfortunately. So
it must stink over there.
So
all right, good.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. But hey, we did see some good talent. We did see some good talent though. Some members we could possibly add to the fold. You never know. But again,
I don't know. I don't know. It's New Jersey. That's why I say it stinks over there.
I mean, Vicious Vicky is out in New Jersey, and there you go.
And shout out to her. I hope she's doing better.
Hopefully, she is doing better though.
I hope so too.
This podcast is just gonna get us even more hate. But hey, who cares?
Oh no!
Well, let's make sure VPW is happy. Get your tickets now. Link will be in the description down below. Notorious this Saturday, where you'll get to see again most of the members. Unfortunately, again, we don't have our leader with us just because of issues. But hey, you will get to see the King of Scots in action, KJ Mack versus Brother Greatness. You will get to see the return of Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone in action. You will get to see the Jawline himself, Percy Ryan. And again, the Jawline is getting even more, just like you said, jacked. He's getting into something, just a whole nother beast. I feel like those trips to Wrestle Open are definitely changing the Jawline here.
It definitely is. I've been watching him on Wrestle Open, and he's getting better every time.
Well, now he has direction in VPW. He was floating after him and Desmond Cole broke up. They weren't doing anything with him, so it was a no-brainer for me and Adam to invite him into the group.
Absolutely. I'll actually never forget, even though the match wasn't too long with him and I do remember that match, and I do remember that amazing kick that he gave me. I was just hanging out at the top rope, and he comes out of nowhere and just kicks the ever-loving crap out of me onto the floor. Listen, believe it or not, I had the biggest smile on my face when that happened. Oh,
in November, he nailed Phil Cardigan with that kick, man. You could hear from like the fourth row.
Well done. But again, let's put that also in there for VPW. If you're watching, to every single champion, because again, there's multiple on that poster right there. Just hold your titles tight.
They're watching, or if they're not watching, they've got like Papa Dank or one of their little minions watching us.
Well, of course, he's probably the one.
One other quick thing. Also, make me some money. Use code Cain and get your tickets. So make me some money.
There you go. Not like you need it though. We're making enough money as is, but definitely use code Cain. It's always helpful to get a few extra dollars.
You could never have too much money.
No, absolutely not. I said absolute shit.
All right, kick him out. Kick him out.
That's it, Silky. You're done for the day.
I'm out.
We'll see you this Saturday.
Intern, I will see you Saturday. Boss man, enjoy your vacation. Don't get in too much trouble.
See you, Silky.
When do I ever? Come on.
Oh man. Okay. Before again, trying to
love that guy. I love that guy.
He's a great guy. Again, those suits though. Those suits are very just
amazing.
Top notch.
Listen, those are amazing. Listen, those are hand cut Gucci suits that he wears. Okay, those Gucci jackets that he wears, they're amazing. Oh, okay, look at that. All right.
See again.
Sorry about that.
You're a busy man. I get it. It's the next meeting calling you. On vacation, you're still busy.
I'm still busy. I'm still making moves while I'm away, so it's perfectly fine.
Hey, it's all good. But again, before I start wrapping this up here, I do have to ask for you again. we talked about it earlier. What is it that caused this evolution to happen? What is it that made you decide the infamous has to become a thing? What is it that got to this mentality here? Because again, like I said, I've known you for years. I know the previous name you were using and other names as well. But how do we get here to the infamous Adam Cain?
I mean, to go from Adam Falcon to the and shout out to the Maximos.
Hey, what's up, Deals?
Right
what's
now.
up, Deals? Don't forget, guys, if you're watching, March will be their next Wrestling Is Now event featuring Chavo Guerrero, Lince Dorado, so much more. You'll be seeing the Maximals on here pretty soon as well.
But, yeah, you know, I may stop by that show. We'll see what happens.
You should. You should.
I may stop by. But going back to answer your question, you mentioned all my history. I went from being Adam Falcon to the Captain Adam Falcon to my old tag partner, Joe Quick. Shout out to Joe. Joe, I love you if you're watching this, man. Went solo, then started teaming up with Draconis. Drac, if you're watching this, I love you too. Then this is where the evolution started to come in. I went from transition from Adam Falcon to Adam Cain. I needed to do this change. I needed to do something drastic. I needed to do something big. I know I'm gonna mention them here, and I'm sorry for doing that, but I'm gonna mention it. The whole Adam Cain with the Forgotten gimmick. It started at House of Glory. I was kind of kicked to the side, and I did everything I had to do to change myself. I changed my look, dropped the weight, did everything that I needed to do. I got better in the ring. I became a better person. And I was still kicked. I was still kind of kicked to the side. Now, no disrespect to them. I'm grateful for the experience that I got from them. But the time came that I had to leave around the summer of 2019, and I had to get out there and expand on my own. And I'd like to say I've been doing pretty well, minus the whole pandemic nonsense. And then this is where the infamous Adam Cain came in. I took that Forgotten gimmick and just expanded on it. Granted, I still feel like I still feel like I'm forgotten, but at the same time, I really don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what it is that you do, or whatever it is that it is. I know what it is that I like. I know what it is that I'm all about. And that's just that. Okay. You can have your opinions. I really don't care. I make moves for myself. I make moves to benefit my future. I make moves to benefit Adam Cain as a whole, and to benefit Cain Industries as a whole as well also. Now the name Cain Industries, okay, just seemed right. It just seemed like the right name to use. I'd rather not use Cain Incorporated because it sounds like a bad Disney flick. And Cain Enterprises sounds too cheesy to me. Considering that there's probably other factions out there that call themselves whatever enterprises as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's definitely, you hear it more frequent out
there. You hear enterprises more out there more than anything. So so Cain Industries became a thing. Silky reached out to me, and here we are. So we're doing it BK all day. Yeah, heck yeah.
There you go.
Shout out to the Maximos.
Definitely. But again, that's why I wanted to talk about that a little bit, because I've gotten to see that evolution and see how the ideas have been turning, and getting to see that progress. Because again, I'll break the door a little bit here, not too much, but I have seen the work you've put in to make yourself known again. Because it was hard to see that Forgotten character not just be a character in a sense, be a little bit of what was going on. Again, to see people now see Adam Cain again, see Adam Cain as Adam Cain, and getting to see that progression, see what you've become as a character, and see how the look is even ever changing. Those boots you posted the other day are fire still. Like the people aren't ready for what's coming with Adam Cain.
Oh gosh, you're absolutely right. Nobody is ready for the ideas that I have, for the look that I planned. Man, I cannot wait to break out these new looks. Matter of fact, I even got the looks in the works as we speak. But I'm saving it for the right moment.
No, of course, of course.
I don't want to give out too many details, but yeah, you saw the gold boots. I actually got them in black as well. Also, shout out to Wrestling Zahar, boots maker, on Instagram and on Facebook as well. Also, this guy is the best, makes the best boots. I love them. They're so light. They're literally lucha boots. Like, I love them. They're so light.
Great.
You can do anything with them. I love them so much. Actually, you know, sometimes you can catch me walking around the house with them. Just like to bring him in a little bit, you know.
He's not lying. He just called me once or twice that he's legit just wearing his wrestling boots. I'm like,
Minion, look.
What are you doing?
I'm wearing my boots.
It's like, you're just getting ready just in case a random match is thrown together. He has his boots on already.
Yeah, I'm wrestling the Invisible Man in my house.
Oh man. But no, again, this is what's showing though. It's that commitment to everything. It's showing that actual just investment, not to just because of the joke we made here, but it's that actual investment to the craft. And that's the reason why I wanted to have you on as well, is because not only just because you're my friend, but I know you are someone that has that respect for the craft, puts in that work, puts in that actual time that everyone talks about, but not many actually follow through with it.
I try. It's you know, it's not easy. You have to find the time to own that craft. You have to find the time to put the dream to work. I'm coming on this summer. This will be what, 9 years for me? 10, almost 10. No, 10 years actually. You know, I'm thinking about my future in this business as well. Also, I don't know. You know, we'll just have to see what God has planned. We'll have to see what goes down the road, because my body does not feel the same way that it did 10 years ago. I'll tell you that much. My back hurts, my hip hurts, my legs hurt, everything hurts. If I get up right now, I hear my knees creak. I hear my knees just go.
Hey, again, this is why you're on vacation right now. You're enjoying it, we're relaxing, get to de-stress a little bit. But
yes,
let's start to wrap up here a little bit so you can go back to that lovely vacation. Before I let you go, Adam, I do have to ask you the final question I ask everyone that comes on, and that is, for Adam Cain, what is the end goal?
Okay, I'm gonna get a little real here. This isn't right now. This is more Adam Vasquez talking. This isn't Adam Cain talking right now. I always said to myself, if I were to ever get on TV, if I were to ever have a TV match, I would kind of call it quits from there. Because that's eventually the goal of mine. If I can get at least one TV match, whether it's 5 minutes, 3 minutes, hell, I could go in there with Paul White. He could go up there, choke slam me, and walk out. Hey, I'd be okay with that, because I could say, hey, I was on TV. I'll be okay with that. And then if anything happens after that, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, we want to bring you in. Okay, let's talk numbers. Another goal of mine, I've always wanted to be an agent as well. Also, I'd like to think I'm developing a good mind for this business, and I'd like to help. I like to help out the younger talent that's out there. I like to, I like to put out my little thoughts on certain things. So I try to help out as much as I can, and I do it from a humble perspective. I don't go out to like, hey kid, you should do it this way, not this way. I try to give a humble perspective on it, and that's another goal of mine. I want to try and be an agent. I want to see if I can try and agent a match one of these days. Knock on wood, if God allows it. And yeah, I have other goals that I'm working on outside of wrestling as well. Also, I'm giving voice acting a try. I'm taking voice acting lessons as well.
Finally.
Also,
we'll leave that for another day.
I'm finally, okay. So I'm finally doing voice acting lessons. All right, and so I'm giving that a go. I'm doing other things as well. Also, I'm getting certain certifications done so I can help train certain people as well. Also, and kind of go from there. Because like I said, I'm not getting any younger, and I have to think about my future outside this business as well. Also, I have to put my money to work. I have to put more investments out there, as much as much as there is right now. Property management is always another thing that I'm trying to get into as well, also, which I'm slowly working on. I wish I can just, put all my money into one thing and get rich overnight. The money that I have right now with Cain Industries, all of that was through crypto. Shout out to Dogecoin. Exactly. Shout out to Dogecoin for all that. So Elon Musk, if you're watching, man, I hope you're watching. Thank you for the tips.
Just don't block us on Twitter, please.
No, keep
Twitter
us
was
on
broken
Twitter.
earlier. Twitter was broken earlier. I was scared. I was like, oh no, we lost Twitter. You're barely on Twitter, as is.
I'm barely on social media to begin with. Like, I deleted my Twitter. What was it? Last year, I think it was. It was last year. I was like, listen, I don't use it. It makes no sense for me to keep it.
I got you back on.
And you're the one to say, like, no, you should go back on. You should put it back on. So I'm trying to get back out there. I think I'm up to like 120 followers right now.
So go follow this guy. Again, if you're watching, make sure you go follow Adam Cain on his Twitter.
No, don't follow me.
Follow him so you can stay up to date. Go follow him on his Instagram as well.
I will say things that will piss you off. So you know what? I don't care if you want to.
I was gonna say we just did a whole episode where we're saying we don't care. Why do you care now? Twitter is the one place where no one cares anyway. But also shout out to SP. Thank you for the comment there, SP Anderson. Shout out to him. If you guys haven't already, go donate as well to that food drive that he's doing. Great cause right there. Shout out to SP.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Adam, before I let you go as well, any final comments here about Saturday? Like we said, it's the conspiracy's still flowing. So any last thoughts here for Notorious?
Yeah, one thing is coming to mind right now. And that this specifically goes out to Alvin Alvarez and his ridiculous absolute brand. You know something, Alvin? Let me just say, granted, I may not be there this Saturday, but the last time I said that, I was wrestling Brother Greatness, and he got pile drived in the middle of that ring. So, Alvin, watch yourself. You're one of these people that talk too much on social media. One of these days, you're going to get smacked in the mouth. And I'm talking about like TJ Marconi smacked in the mouth. Watch yourself. If I were you, check under the ring, check in the crowd, check in the locker room, hell, check in the bathroom, check at the front door, check anywhere that you can. I may not be there, but I may be there. There's nothing that's going to stop me from making sure that Cain Industries goes on top in every aspect. So I will do what it is that I need to do to make sure that we win.
There you have it again, guys. If you haven't already, get your tickets. VPW presents Notorious this Saturday. It's going to be live from Pro Game Athletics in beautiful Bay Shore. So come on down. Adam, thank you so much again for joining me here on Respect the Craft. Everyone that is watching, again, go follow Adam. Make sure you follow him on his social media there. Go follow VPW as well, so you stay up to date with all things VPW. Who knows, by this Saturday, we'll finally maybe get announcements on more matches to come and more things to come, all things VPW. But also, before I forget, we finally have a sponsor on the show. Let me give a shout out to our good friends at #Dope, as they're sponsoring the show, as they have their own show coming up. Civil War is coming March the 4th. It will be #Dope versus Super Crazy. The first matchup will actually be announced tonight, and I'm being told it is actually the main event matchup will be announced later tonight. So stay tuned to that. And thank you to our good friends at #Dope for the sponsorship. But
that's an amazing lineup. Amazing lineup.
Definitely is. And I can't wait to the matches that are going to come for that is going to be insane. But Adam, thank you so much for joining. And everyone watching, as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.